Hey everybody, I am back. It is school holidays here, so I've decided to come outside instead of with the kids inside. So my thoughts go out to all those people who are also on school holidays. All right, so this one's been nagging at me for a bit, so I thought I would share it with you guys and see where you're at with it. First one, what you think about, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about. What are the most predominant thoughts that you currently have going on in your head most days? Is it, I don't have enough time? Is it, I don't have enough money? Is it, I don't have enough clients? Is it, I don't know enough? Is it, what's the predominant thought that's happening in your head? Or when an opportunity comes up and you want to leap for it, what's the thing that comes up? Hey Anita. Hey anyone else who's watching who I don't know what your names are. So what is the predominant thought that comes up for you when there is an opportunity that arises? And the first thing that comes up is, usually it's a but. And the big but will stand in the way of anything that is new to you because it breaks the mold or the identity that you have created for yourself. But I'm somebody who doesn't have enough clients. But I'm somebody who doesn't have enough time. But I'm too busy for that. But I don't have enough money. I'm someone who doesn't have enough money to do that kind of thing. I'm somebody, and so if you have had some of the symptoms of these things, like you have had your schedule, you've kind of capped it. It's like there's this weird glass ceiling that's happened with the amount of clients that are coming in, and you just can't get past that particular number. There's an underlying thought pattern that's happening there because it's consistently going on in the background behind you. And what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. I'm somebody who has X amount of clients. I'm someone who doesn't have enough clients. I'm someone who doesn't have enough money for going away. I'm someone who doesn't have enough time to do that particular course or time to invest in social media or that kind of stuff. What's your particular think about that you're bringing about? Because the other kind of deeper thing around what you're thinking about and you're bringing about that's holding you into a place and a space that you probably aren't too keen on is that everything that you don't like about what you're currently at right now was created by the things that you have done to get you into this position. And so, if everything that you've done has got you into a position where you might not have as many clients as you would like, you might not have as many likes as you would like, you might not have as many followers as you would like, you might not have the results in your business that you would like, all of those things that have led you to this spot, if you're going to continue to do those things, it's an interesting thing that comes back around to get you to the same spot all over again. And I used to be like this. I used to get stuck, especially in the first 18 months of my business. I was like, but I'm doing all of the things that I've been told to do. I'm doing all of these other... But what I didn't realize was I wanted a different result, but I was doing the same things. And I wanted a different result, and I was thinking the same things. Right? I hadn't changed my mindset, which meant that I hadn't changed the behaviors that I was doing things with, and I was unconsciously running around with, but I haven't got enough time. I'm busy. I'm so busy being busy right now. I couldn't possibly see any more clients. I couldn't possibly think up a new creative way to see clients that's probably better for them and better for me. And there's then there's the upper limit around money. Oh, but I'm not a person who makes X amount of money. I'm not a person who does, if that happens, then something else will happen. So there's this really interesting thing about what you've been thinking about, and it'll come up every time it comes up is when there's a new opportunity to change the way you're doing things. So maybe you're thinking, oh, I might put my prices up, but I'm not somebody that makes that amount of money. Or there might be an opportunity for you to create a new program. No, but I'm not somebody who sees that amount of clients. But I'm not somebody who changes my website. My website's so old, I've kept it like that the whole time. There's these really interesting things. There's an opportunity to learn something new, and you're like, but I don't have enough time for a whole webinar. And it's something new to get you to a new result that you've never had before, because your attitude around it might have changed, and you'll get a different result this time based on changing the way you're thinking and bringing about a different result. Hey Michelle, hey Kaylee, hey Daisy, hey Anita, and anyone else who's watching. So what are you noticing around the way that you're thinking about things? What does it look like to be in your head sometimes? What comes up when you go, oh, I'd really like to do X, Y, or Z. I'd really like to. This is the thing, right? I just did another live about goal setting. And every time somebody sets a goal, as beautiful humans as we are, our old programming comes about and goes, oh, but I don't have enough time for that. Oh, I'd really like to, but I don't have enough money for that. Oh, but maybe I'll start that tomorrow. Oh, but I'd really like to, but maybe somebody else can look after that amount of people. There's these other things that pop in every time we're going to stretch out for that new thing, and we think about it, and then there's this other thinking pattern that happens underneath that brings about the same old results that we've had before. So when you notice that you're having the same results over and over again and you can't quite get through it, it's because you're thinking about it in the background and it's bringing about that certain result. The way to change that is thinking about things differently, bringing about a different behavior, and then creating a different result. Because the things that you've currently done to get you into the position you are today, and if you are unhappy about it, about any version of that, then it's time to change things up and do it differently, and definitely think about it differently. All right. My invitation to you is just to start noticing what big buts your brain does and your mind does that tells you a story that brings about a different result. What you're thinking about consistently is what you bring about consistently. If you don't like what you're bringing about consistently, you have to do things differently. And to do things differently, you got to think differently. All right. I hope this was helpful. And if it was, share it with somebody you know. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of Mindset Monday. Have an amazing day, Nick, and anyone else who's seeing this on a replay. Bye.